Quick. Tell me.
Today we are actually Veka tool we are going to study right now.
Okay. Means analytics in different sectors, I told you.
Yeah, you told you yesterday.
Yesterday means what I told you in that. Can you tell me, buddy? When I are talking about means data analytics life cycle, what are the stops involved in data science, data analytics life cycle? Can anyone tell me? Whatever we discussed in the last class. Tell me quick. Hmm. Yes. What happened? Can you hear me? We have already discussed descriptive, predictive, prescriptive, and diagnostic analytics types. Yes or no? Just tell me. Guys, please unmute yourselves and tell me what we have discussed. Priya, can you tell me what we have discussed? You guys are here, or should I wind up the class now?
Sir, in previous classes, we have discussed about importance of data analytics, source of data and data source, and we have discussed about already types of graphs like waterfall and bar graph and bubbles, that line.
Types of analytics, we are already done with that. I've shared the
Yes,
PPT along with all of you.
Yes, sir.
I've shared this PPT. Have I shared this PPT in your group, WhatsApp group? Yes, tell me yes or no.
Yes, it is sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So then today we'll be discussing your means your what see this whatever we have discussed and what the stops introduction to data analytics types life cycle. Then today analytics in different sector and Weka tool to be discussed. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you the quick overview to that. Don't worry. And the next class task for if we'll organize one, we'll schedule one class end of this week. Then the task for you is to use the Weka tool. Okay. So what we'll discuss today, I told you. So when we're talking about data analytics in different sectors, what are the sectors we are using in means data analytics?
In
Healthcare,
healthcare,
commerce,
sales,
e-commerce,
healthcare, e-commerce, and online shopping and
and social media applications,
Hmm.
OTT platforms.
Hmm.
Finance.
Hmm.
Financial sectors.
Yeah. So data analytics is transforming the industry by enabling the data-driven decision making, optimization operations, and it can improve the customer experiences. Okay. We are using this in finance and banking. How? What is the means? How it helps in finance and banking? Tell me. In fraud detection, we are using means machine learning models to detect the unusual transaction patterns in the to prevent the fraud by you detecting the outlier. Getting it? What is outlier? You know? In a data set, what is the outlier? Means the data point or the data values, those are means deviating, means the characteristics and the traits of the data set is means deviating from the rest of all those the data, all the data sets. Okay, those are called outlier. There are some techniques to detect the outlier. That is, we can use your box plot to visualize it, right? You want
Right,
to
sir.
say
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You want to say this? Just say,
Yes, yes.
say this. Suppose we have a data set contains 10, 12, 14, 15, 100, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, by using the box plot, it will say that the 100, the data point is the outlier. And so it will directly deviating from the rest of the data points. Okay, and there are some techniques also you are using. See this? Means some of the technique means for to detect the outlier, means in banking and finance, outlier means that maybe a fraud transaction or fraudulent performance, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
हाँ या ना बोल दो भाई लोग. हाँ, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Talking
Yes,
about the
sir.
outlier detection, the first one is box plot. Box plot, you got it. Then it is the visual method. When you are talking about the statistical method, there are two techniques, that is Z score and IQR. What is Z score and what is IQR? So should we discuss it? You want to discuss the Z score and IQR?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone knows Python? Means, if you don't know Python, then means why to discuss? I must understand what I'm saying. Hmm? Tell me, guys. Do you know Python or you are non-technical students?
Yes, sir.
You
Not
know?
Yes,
very
yes, sir.
fluent, sir, but we know Python. I know Python a little bit.
Okay, everyone I'm talking to.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we are aware of Python.
Yes, sir, we are aware of the Python,
We
but
are
we
aware
have
of
not
Yes,
Python.
understood.
getting it,
We are
getting
aware
it.
of the Python.
समझ में आ गया अभी मतलब अभी मैं डिस्कस कर सकता हूँ. So when means suppose to detect the fraudulent transactions, suppose taking a data set, that is first imputation method. What is imputation? First understand. If your data set means is missing from somewhere else, okay, means there are some data points those are missing, then you need to fill those values. First, how to detect is there any missing values or is there any null values in the data set or not? You can use df dot is null to check. If you found any data set, you can use dropna to remove the data set, the data value, or you can use the fillna function. When you are when you are filling that missing value, that is called imputation. Okay, you can use your mean, median, or mode imputation. You can use your KNN imputation method. You can use deletion imputation method. When it comes to imputation, na, just say this. Is that yes? Yeah. Suppose we are performing mean imputation. Suppose first understand what is imputation. Imputation is the process of filling in missing values in a data set to maintain the data integrity and improve the model performance. Missing data can arise due to various reasons like your mm, data entry error, season failures, or incomplete records like this. Okay, so all of you, I'm updating this. Mm, Analytics, life cycle, analytics, and different sectors using outlier. Imputation. Detection. Who is that? Who was that? कौन था भाई? Who has that? May I know the name? Don't be serious. You can tell me. But whatever. The silent is whispering. Detection. Okay. All are there, right? मतलब किसी को मस्ती वस्ती पसंद नहीं है क्या? मतलब क्लास में खुशी मजाक हो, हंसी मजाक हो, ये किसको पसंद नहीं है? खुशबू, are you there?
Yes, sir.
विवेक, तो भाई इतना सीरियस होके क्लास में रह रहे हो
Yes,
क्या?
sir. I am
हाँ।
here.
Yes, sir.
थोड़ा हंस के बात करो ना तुम लोग। शुभव्रत,
Yes, sir.
क्लास रे ଅଛୁ ନା?
Yes, sir.
ଭାଇ ହସିକି ଟିକେ କଥା ହଉନ, ମତେ ଏତେ ସିରିୟସ କି ତମ ମାନେ କ୍ଲାସ ରେ? କଣ
ନା,
ମାନେ
ନା, sir.
ଏତେ ଇଜି ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡାକ ତମେ କଣ ଏତେ ସିରିୟସ ଏଥିରେ ସବୁ?
ନା ସିରିୟସ୍ ନାହିଁ ସାର୍, ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବାନ୍ସ କାଳେ ହବ ବୋଲି ସବୁ ମ୍ୟୁଟ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି।
ଓହୋ, ନାଇଁ ମତେ ତ ସେଇଟା ଲାଗୁନି, ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି ସମସ୍ତେ ମୋବାଇଲ ଥୋଇକି ସବୁ ଶୋଇ ପଡୁଛନ୍ତି। Whatever. Okay, when you're talking about imputation,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Yeah. So there are various types of imputation. Means we are filling the missing values in a data set to maintain the data integrity and improve the model performance. So first one is the types. Types is MCA, means missing completely at random, means no specific patterns will be there, means missing values can occur randomly. Suppose a survey respondent gives a question by mistake. Then what is MAR? MAR means missing values depend on the observed variables, but not on the missing values. Just ignore those stuff. Just I'm explaining. Just remember that there's MCR, MAR, and MNAR. MNAR means missing values have a systematic pattern related to the missing data itself. Then there are imputation technique. These things is important. First one is deletion method. That may be list-wise deletion or pair-wise deletion. List-wise deletion means complete case analysis, means remove the rows with the missing values. Then it is suitable if the values are MCAR or the data set is very large. But the disadvantage is it can lead to the data loss or bias if missing values are not in random. Next thing, there is one thing called pair-wise deletion. Pair-wise deletion means it uses all available data for each analysis rather than removing the entire rows. Then there is a technique that is simple imputation technique. The first one is mean imputation. Mean imputation means it replaces the missing values with the mean of the column and is suitable for the numerical data with normal distribution. And the disadvantage is it can reduce the variance and disturb the relationship.
But the voice is breaking.
My voice is not audible.
Sir,
It is audible, but you're speaking very fast, so it is breaking from laptop.
Okay.
If it
Guys,
would be good
I'm
if you speak
explaining.
like this.
Okay. I'll be slow. Okay. When we're talking
Yes,
about
thank you so much.
yeah, when we're talking about mean imputation, means it replaces the missing values with the mean of the column. Suppose this. I'll explain this example. So, and it is suitable when you have normal distribution of the data, means numerical distribution, numerical data with normal distribution. Okay, it can reduce the variance, but it can distort the relationship between the data points. Here you can see we are importing the simple imputer. The data is age is 2530 and this is missing value 3540. Then what is mean, what is median, and what is mode? You all know this or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
is
sir.
Yes, we know. Mean is
Yes,
then
average.
tell. The mean is the
Average.
Average.
yes,
Average.
median.
Middle value, central value
Middle
after
value.
Then
sorted data.
then your
Of the given numbers.
just hold on. Okay, so then mode.
Most repeated data.
Most repeating numbers in this series.
Then what is standard deviation?
Uh,
Spread of data point.
Spread of
Yeah.
the data, how data is different.
You know everything. So why I'm not discussing the Python along with all of you? I thought you are non-technical students. So means I thought it will be difficult to let you understand about the Python data analysis visualization. But now it will be easy because all of you know Python, right?
Yes, sir.
No,
So we find machine learning difficult.
Yes, sir.
okay. Machine learning, matlab, I'll tell you what to do in machine learning because I am core to data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Okay. So I'm taking your class because those analytics, all those stuff comes under that domain. So I'll let you understand the machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, the algorithms very well. Okay. Just wait for the time being. Okay. Okay. Anyone knows? Okay. We are discussing, so we don't have much time. Okay, we can extend the class. We will complete this topic. Okay. Means
Yes, sir.
the Weka tool to be discussed in the upcoming session. We'll discuss this imputation, then after that outlier detection. Then we'll complete the analytics in different sectors. Then we can wind up the class. Okay. It can take half an hour more. So all of you should be there. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
No
sir.
issues.
Thank you. So mean imputation means it uses the what? Mean of the column. Means that is the average. Suppose here we are using the mean. Strategy is mean is imputed or free transform. Then it can detect the average of the data. Then what is median imputation? Median imputation means it uses the median value instead of the mean. Means the middle value, and it works well for the skew data. So you can see over here. So strategy is imputer simple, imputer median. So here if it's missing, yeah, the value is same. And mode imputation like this we are using. Strategy is the most frequent value. Then mode imputation means suitable for it is suitable for categorical variables. Means when you are replacing the city names with the most frequent city, you can use that. Then some of the advanced imputation techniques like your k nearest neighbor, k nearest neighbor imputation, where it predicts the value using the nearest neighbor. Means more accurate, but it is computationally expensive. Here the same, but knn imputer and give the neighbors history. Then the fit transform. Okay. Then there is a thing called regression imputation. Means it uses a regression model to predict the missing values based on the other features. Example, suppose you are predicting missing salary values using age and job type. In that case, you can use the regression imputation. Then there is multiple imputation method, that is MIC, that is multiple imputation by changed equation. Means it creates the multiple possible values for each missing value and averages them, and it reduces the bias and maintains the variance. Okay, getting it? Then there is thing called deep learning imputation, like your autoencoder and GNN. They means it uses neural network to fill the missing values and is suitable for large amount of data. Means you understood the scenarios. If you have few missing values in a large data set, you can use mean, median, or mode imputation. If you have skewed numerical data, you can use the median imputation. If you have categorical variable, you can use mode imputation. If you have non-random missing values, you can use your regression or MICE. What is MICE? Multiple imputation by changed equation. Then, if you have complex pattern in missing data, you can use KNN, MIC, or deep learning to fill the missing value. Getting it? Then our main topic, what? Outlier detection. If any fraudulent transaction will be there, I'll detect the outlier. Now say this, all of you should be active. Now, so outlier detection means outlier the data points that are significantly deviate from the overall patterns of a data set, right? Everyone. And they can arise due to the error, variability, or the rare events. Means detecting and handling the outlier is important for improving the data quality and model accuracy. Why are you detecting the outlier? Why are you detecting the outlier? To improve the model performance, to enhance the data quality, to detect the fraud or anomaly transactions. Means in financial transaction, outlier may indicate the fraudulent transaction. That's why we're using outlier. Then there are two techniques for outlier detection. First one is visual method, second one is statistical method. The visual method is the box plot. That is already I have already shown you, right? Means box plot shows the quartiles and outliers, and scatter plot also you can use. That helps to visualize the unusual data points. And for histogram plot also you can use to that identify the skewness and the extreme value. And how you are using this in box plot to detect the outlier, I have already shown you, right? बोलो बोलो.
Right, sir.
हाँ, तो
Yes, sir.
ये अगर कोई नहीं जान रहा होगा तो देखो ये वाला box plot. Got it, everyone?
Yes,
Then
sir.
the next top,
Yes, sir.
that is when it comes to statistical method, that is Z-score. Z-score means it measures how far a data point is from the mean in terms of the standard deviation. Means the formula is Z is equal to X minus mu upon alpha, where X is the data point, mu is the mean of the data set, and yes, your alpha is the standard deviation. Means typically the data points with Z-score greater than 3 are considered as the outlier. Okay. So how to detect the outlier in Z-score? Just say this. Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen? We are detecting,
Yes, sir.
giving the decline the libraries. So we are inputting Z-score. The data point is the data set we have declined by our own, and data frame values, then Z-score value. Then how to identify the Z-score is the threshold value. Means the Z value is greater than 3. So the Z formula is, what is the formula of Z?
X minus 2 by alpha.
X minus mu upon alpha, right? So here
Yes.
outlier will be detected if the value of the DFZ score, that is here given, which is greater than 3, then it will be detecting as the outlier. So here you can see it is calculating the Z score value for everything. Z score for 5, 7 and everything. Then when it is calculating Z score for 100, it is found it is more than 3. So here the outlier is 100. That is the Z score is more than the Z score greater than 3. That is outlier. Getting it, everyone? Then the other one, this is Z score. Then the other one is IQR, that is interquartile range method. First, IQR means Z score. Z score can be good for normally distributed data, and it is simple to implement, but it is not that effective for skewed or non-Gaussian data. Okay. Then, but it is sensitive to the data set size. Z score also means it works for large data set. Then when it comes to IQR can be work on large data set or small data set or medium data set. Means IQR uses quartile to detect the outlier. Quartile means first quartile, third quartile. Q1, Q3 means first quartile means more than 25% of the data will be covered, and third quartile means more than 75% of the data will be covered. Okay, means first IQR formula will be Q3 minus Q1, where Q1 is the first quartile and Q3 is the third quartile. Okay, then when you're talking about there, two terms comes into picture. There is upper bound and lower bound. Upper bound formula is Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR, and lower bound formula is Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR. It means, suppose example we have data set this, and we have to calculate the Q1, that is your first quartile. More than 25% of the data means 12. Then Q3, that is the third quartile. More than 75% of the data, that is 30, comes around 30. How to calculate the IQR? IQR is third quartile minus first quartile, means Q3 minus Q1, 30 minus 12, that is comes around 18. Then how to calculate the lower bound and upper bound? Lower bound formula Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR is equal to Q1 12 minus 1.5 into IQR, we got 18. 12 minus 27, that comes around minus 50. Then upper bound formula is Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. So Q3 is 30 into 1 plus 1.5 into IQR, we got 18 is equal to 30 plus 27, that comes around 57. So what you got means the value below the lower bound will be the outlier, or the value means above the upper bound will be the outlier. So there is no data value that below the lower bound, so there is no outlier in the lower bound. So the value above the upper bound will be the outlier again. So the value above the 57 is 100, so it is an outlier. Getting it? So how I'll represent this? So suppose Q1, first quartile, Q3, then IQR, and lower bound formula, upper bound formula, then how to remove the outlier. We'll be detecting, yeah, DF means suppose we have a data set, then detecting by, so sorry, we can do this outlier. DF, what is, means less than lower bound will be the outlier, the value, or the value greater than the upper bound will be the outlier. Yes, given the condition, according to that we are calculating the outlier. And your IQR, when you are talking about your IQR works for skew distributions that your Z score cannot work for that, and it is more robust and non-normal data compared to the Z score, and it is not suitable for small data set, but somehow you can use small data set and for medium data set size. Okay, everyone getting it? Means your Z score, when we follow normal distribution you can use, when you have skewed or non-normal distribution you can use IQR. Getting it, everyone?
Yes.
So what we are discussing mainly, so yeah, analytics in different sectors. Yeah, so when you're talking about analytics in different sectors, you can use in fraud, transaction risk assessment, credit scoring, then algorithm training, customer segmentation we are using, means when you're identifying high value customer for targeted marketing. Okay, when we'll understand the clustering in machine learning, there will do one project, that is simple project, that is customer segmentation, and I'll give some task related to your segmentation and clustering. Okay, means
Yes, sir.
okay, yeah. So means the bank example I've given, means outlier may be a fraudulent transaction. Then we are using analytics in healthcare industries also, means for disease prediction diagnosis, means AI-driven model can detect the early symptoms, which is like cancer. Then for electronic health record, EHR, some hospital allocation, drug discovery, everything we are using. Means suppose a hospital is,
जब एकदम जब बंद हो जी तब लगे भी ओकरा के हैं कि तबियत तो रखे काहे खातिर बा
just mute yourself, buddy.
लगा उठ के लगा देना
Just mute yourself. This is, guys, actually this is not the way how you'll behave with your parents. Okay, if you're behaving like this to your parents, so guys, please rectify your behaviors. Okay, it's my personal suggestion. Yes, yes, Vivek is muted, but Vivek, please try to behave yourself. If you are talking with your parents, then behave yourself, because I thought that you are talking with your mother or something like that. I don't know.
Sir, I think it was not him.
Yes, Vivek.
Sir,
Vivek.
sir, I am not talking right now.
So it's
Yes,
sir,
yes.
it was some Faisal or something.
Okay.
Faisal Khan was not him.
Okay, Faisal. Sorry, sir. Shah Faisal Khan.
सॉरी सर इट्स
You are talking to your mother, Shah Faisal?
नो सर इट्स माय सिस्टर
Okay, sister. Okay. Okay, then it may be allowed. Okay. तो मतलब भाई बहन में कर सकते हो, but not with the parents. And sorry if you feel bad. I didn't mean that. Okay, and suppose we are using means a hospital uses predictive analytics to forecast the patient admission rates, ensuring the optimal resource allocation for ICU beds and ventilators. Okay, predictive analytics, time series analytics we will be discussing. So, have you added those stuff? Time series analysis, predictive analytics.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have already added. Next month we'll be discussing. Those topics will be really amazing. And so when we'll be discussing machine learning in details, those talks will be entertaining ना. Your Power BI and everything. मतलब ये तो अभी तो शायद a guy from 8th class can use Power BI and they're using programming as well. भाई मुझे तो मतलब I didn't know the P of the programming till my +2 career. Means your what you are saying your +2 science, because I didn't know that up to that time as well. But the guys those are doing programming and using Power BI and their websites, भाई छोटा छोटा websites बना दे रहे हैं मतलब 8th 9th क्लास से, राइट?
सर 6 क्लास के सिलेबस में अभी पाइथन और C++ अब है।
हाँ भाई क्या मतलब मैं भी समझ नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मतलब हम गलती कर दिए कि हम मतलब सरस्वती या सीबीएसई में पढ़ के या उन लोग कुछ उखाड़ रहे हैं मतलब आईसीएसई में। भाई इतना मतलब मैं पागल हो गया भाई जब मैं देखा कि भाई प्रोग्रामिंग कर रहे हैं पाइथन C++, मतलब क्या करें, हम तो सब फालतू में बैठे हैं। तो so you all know Power BI and we'll be discussing those stuffs also, but here our main purpose is to cover the advanced topic. Okay, starting from this to this. Okay, means the when we are discussing something, if something comes in that way, we'll discuss the new stuffs as well. Okay, then some advanced analytics techniques, all those stuffs we'll discuss. Just cooperate with me. We'll discuss everything. Okay, what are the applications of analytics we are using in e-commerce and retail, like customer behavior analysis, inventory management, price optimization, sentiment analysis. Means we are using this analytics in sentiment analysis. How? For sentiment analysis, can anyone tell me? You can use voice, face, or text for sentiment analysis. Means we can analyze the product reviews on social media to improve the services. When it comes to customer sentiment analysis, it comes to face detection or your face detection webcam, then you can input the text and voice recognition. When it comes to face detection, you can use your the technique like your YOLO V4 model you can use. Then you can use LSTM, CNN for that. Then for your voice recognition, you can use the text classification, LSTM long short-term memory to sequentially distribute and then you can use the CNN convolutional neural network to detect the image. And for voice, you can use directly LSTM and one MFCC function, that is male frequency cepstral coefficient, to work on that principle. Okay, you will understand. Okay, we'll be discussing deep learning also. Have you added deep learning? Yeah, we have added. So don't worry, we'll be discussing those stuffs as well. Everyone getting it? What I'm saying? Yeah, मतलब ऐसा कुछ bounce हो रहा है सब कुछ.
Yes.
No sir, bounce नहीं हो रहा, but
मतलब थोड़ा difficult लग रहा है.
Yes, sir, a little difficult.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
When
We
we'll
understand what is happening on the upper surface, yes.
yes. Okay. We'll be discussing this. Okay. So, means for e-commerce retail, suppose we are using means e-commerce website uses recommendation algorithms based on the browser history, previous purchases from customer preferences to suggest the products. Means your recommendation engines that works on this principle. Means the e-commerce are using data analytics for recommendation engines. Means suppose we are doing customer segmentation also according to the browser history, according to the purchase history, behavior, income, then past order, we can visualize it somewhere somehow. Okay, we'll be discussing when we'll be discussing the segmentation, we can discuss all those stops. Then we can use manufacturing and supply chain. Okay, in that means predictive maintenance, demand forecasting, control flow, all those stuff. Then we are using this in marketing and advertising. Means social media analytics, customer churn prediction. That is your third project I think we have given to you. Customer churn prediction, right? Have you received your project details?
Yes, sir, received.
Yeah, the
Yes,
third
sir.
project is customer churn prediction, right? And
Customer
sales
churn prediction, yes.
and sales dashboard. So here we are identifying at-risk customer and offering the retention incentives. You'll be doing that project. And education and e-learning also we are using is suppose your some courses uses data analysis to track how students interact with the course material and suggest the improvement of to keep the learners engaged. Then telecommunication we are using, transportation and logistics also we are using this. Then sports and entertainment. There are most because previously one project related to IPL data analytics was there, but this time we removed that one. Okay, and means like your player performance analysis you can do in sports like fan engagement, ticket sales forecasting, game strategy, betting forecast, bowling forecast in IPL data, then player of the match, player of the tournament, means everything you can visualize. Okay, then also we are using in government and public services. Means data analytics is revolutionizing multiple industry by transferring the raw data into valuable insights. Means whether it's fraud detection in finance, personal learning in education, or real-time traffic management in transportation. It enhances the efficiency and decision making. Means the data analytics can enhance the efficiency and decision making. Getting it, everyone? The next,
Yes.
okay, next
Yes,
class
sir.
will be we'll schedule the next class because we have not covered this Weka. So we'll be discussing the Weka in the next class, and I need half an hour class. So if you all are ready, we can schedule it. Okay, I'll let you know soon. Okay, all of you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Array, so yeah, right. Outlier detection also we have discussed imputation outlier detection. So we should remove this. So let's wind up the class for today, all of you. So can you okay types of data handling dealing different types of data with tool. If it's not possible, then Weka tool to be discussed in the next week. Okay, all of you getting
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
sir,
you.
yeah.
So having said that, let's wind up the class for today, and we'll meet in the next class. And I'll let you know when to schedule the next class. Okay, all of
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Uh,
sir.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, yeah.